Hello everyone, how you all doing today? Welcome to Labor Out TV. Thank you so much for being here. So today's video, I'm going to talk about the UFC fight that just happened. Du Plessis versus Sean Strickland. The fight was a great fight. The hype was good. Leading up to the fight, a lot of trash talk, a lot of things that happened. The first fight was a great one. Sean Strickland was a champion moving into the first fight, and Du Plessis took the belt from him. The first one was a good fight. They had a good, 5-round fight, and UFC said, this fight is a great fight. We have to do the second one, and the second one was actually better than the first one. I know a lot of people were expecting a knockout. It didn't go that way, but thumbs up to Du Plessis. Du Plessis was a great fighter. Was the guy that was pushing the pace. He was a guy that was doing most of the damages. Even though the first one, Du Plessis got busted. Like Sean Strickland, bust Du Plessis up in the first fight. The second fight is a little bit different. Du Plessis got some cuts, but Sean Strickland was the guy that got busted. Like, it was crazy, people were saying that Du Plessis headbutted Sean Strickland in the first fight. There was a little argument going on there, but Du Plessis came out stronger, better. And if you watch that fight, you know that Du Plessis is another level for sure. Like, he is such a dominant in this middleweight division. I can't see anyone beating Du Plessis right now. I know Khamzat Chimaev is still there, he's undefeated. We might see Khamzat Chimaev fight Du Plessis in the future, or we might see Imanov that just knocked out Israel Adesanya last week. Maybe fight Du Plessis for the belt. But right now, he's a force of nature right now in this division. The first round was going well for Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland was, putting more pressure, but he was, countering, doing well. He did well in the first round. A lot of people say first round was more like an equal round, but I gave Sean Strickland the first round, to be honest. I think he did pretty well in the first round, even though Sean Strickland was landing, but wasn't really landing, heavy. It wasn't really like putting more power in his punches and stuff. But Du Plessis was great, man. Like, his head kick was great. He was just utilizing his kicks a lot. He was going for a spin elbow. He was going for everything, and he was landing so much volume. If you watch the entire fight, that Du Plessis was actually the guy putting all the pressure. He got the octagon control. He wasn't defending that well because Sean Strickland wasn't really throwing that much punches, so there's nothing to defend there. Sean Strickland was the person who got busted a lot. Even though we didn't see any takedown in the fight, Sean Strickland, I was expecting Sean Strickland to try to take Du Plessis down. Maybe he might get some damages going on there, but Sean Strickland didn't even attempt to take him down. We know that Sean Strickland likes to stand, to fight, he likes to box around, he likes to kick. But Du Plessis shows that, he's a former kickboxer. He knows how to kick and punch. He's such a good wrestler as well, but nobody so far have given Du Plessis that opportunity in order for him to use his wrestling, if you want to put it that way. Second round, he really took over. He took over, like he broke Sean Strickland's nose in the fourth round, which was big. That nose, that straight punch was the game changer in that fight. Once he broke his nose, I was like, there's no point. Sean Strickland will never win this fight. There's no point. It's going to be hard for him to breathe. He would try to survive in there. He's so lucky that he didn't get finished in that fight, So he broke his nose. He doesn't know what's going on. Like, he was actually throwing punches, but his punches really have no effect. So Du Plessis capitalized on it. He was pretty much more pressure in order to get it knocked out. I think Du Plessis said he would get a knockout in this fight. He was pretty more pressure to get a knockout, but Sean Strickland was, I think he was a little lucky not to get a clean shot from Du Plessis, because if he got a clean shot, I think that would be a game over. Even Du Plessis in the fifth round, like, he got a little bit tired because of the pressure he was putting on Sean Strickland. He was putting tremendous amount of pressure. Like, I've never seen a fighter put so much pressure from round 1 to round 5. He was going for it. I thought Sean Strickland would go for it in terms of pressure, but he only put pressure in the first round. Second, third, fourth, fifth is all Du Plessis. So Du Plessis capitalized on on everything, man. Like he was on fire. Like even like the judges gave Du Plessis 50 and 45. Two judges gave him 50 and 45. So that means he's there. He's all over the place. Like people see him win all the 5 rounds. So it's ridiculous how things can play out. Thumbs up to Du Plessis. Like he did pretty well. He says coming for the number 1 pound for pound. We know that Islam Makhachev right now is the number 1 pound for pound in the world, in the UFC. So he's coming for the number 1. Islam Makhachev have already pivoted that he's going to the middleweight to fight Du Plessis. That will be crazy. Moving a step up. Not even going for the waterweight. He's not talking about waterweight. He's talking about middleweight. I know waterweight champion right now is Belal Muhammad. So he's not gonna go there and fight Belal Muhammad because they're friends. So he will go up in weight to fight Du Plessis, which will be a tremendous fight if you want to put it that way. It's gonna be a tremendous fight. And Khamzat Chimaev, Du Plessis. I don't know how that will play out, but we know that it's gonna be an interesting fight for sure. It's gonna be a great fight for sure. Like, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the fight? What's next for Du Plessis right now? I think Du Plessis, has too many choices right now. He can fight Khamzat Chimaev. He can fight Imanov. He can fight Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev, I think, will be a big fight. Khamzat Chimaev will be a big fight for sure because Khamzat won lost before, and if he beats Islam Makhachev, number 1 pound for pound in the world, man, Du Plessis might be number 1 pound for pound in the world. What do you guys think? UFC 312 was a great fight, was a great card. I know a lot of people might think it's not that good, but I think it was okay card. So, Du Plessis got the victory. Zane Willie got a victory as well. So it was a great fight. Man. Well, so what do you guys think, man? Please, guys, like and subscribe to Libra TV. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Peace.